The little young friends, they are princesses. The little young friends, they swim in the sea. Sea princesses.
I'm glad we decided to leave for school early. Usually we're in such a rush.
Yeah, good idea, Polvina. No way we'll be late today.
We better not be. Miss Marla's getting sick of us not showing up on time.
She'll get a big surprise this morning. I can't wait to see her face.
Hey! Look at that! What a weird-looking jellyfish!
It is weird.
I've never seen anything like it.
I don't think that's a jellyfish.
Then what is it?
Let's take a look. Oh, look at the strange marks on it.
It looks like something from dryland.
Do you think it's dangerous?
This isn't dangerous. Look, it's not even alive.
What would the drylanders use it for?
Maybe it's for keeping your hands warm.
I don't think that works.
What about...
What?
I've seen drylanders carry things like that on top of their heads.
You're kidding. No way would anyone do that.
I could try it.
Oh, be careful.
What do you think? It does go on your head.
That's amazing.
We found a head top.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Can I touch it?
And it's yours?
Oh, mine, totally.
All hers? What about us? We all found it.
Esther saw it first.
But she should share it with us.
You're not jealous of Esther, are you?
No. I just think that sharing is the right thing to do.
It's wonderful. You look so cool, Esther.
Thanks, Marley.
I want a head top, Gummy. I'm going to get one. I know exactly where to find it, too. Dryland. That's where it came from, Gummy. I might even find a better one than Esther's. Not that I'm jealous of hers or anything. No, I don't need Polvina and Esther's help. I'm going to do this myself. I know what I'm doing, Gummy. Relax. It'll be easy.
Tuberina was in such a bad mood yesterday.
Only because of your head top.
I'm perfectly happy to share it. She just had to ask, that's all.
Well, you know Tuberina. Sometimes she's too proud to ask.
That's just silly. We are friends, aren't we? Tuberina! Anybody home?
She's not here.
She couldn't have left for school already.
What's the matter, Gummy?
Is Tuberina in trouble?
Where is she, Gummy? Where is Tuberina?
Dryland?
Why would she be going there?
We'll find out when we catch up to her!
Just wait till I get my new head top. I'll make everyone so jealous. Not that I'm jealous of anyone, especially not Esther. I knew this was going to be easy. I don't know what all the fuss is about going to Dryland. I'm ready for anything. Wave Riders! First law of Salacia, don't be seen by a Drylander. I'm here on Dryland, but where do I get a head top? That Dryland boy! I'll follow him. He could lead me to more head tops. Great plan, Tuberina. Who needs Polvina and Esther? Not me.
Tuberina's got too much of a head start.
We won't catch her before she gets to Dryland.
Let's just hope she doesn't get into any danger.
ready for anything. Anything but going this far into dryland, following a boy and trying to find a head top. But I can't stop now. Huh? Where did he go? Oh, maybe I better head back. No, I've got to get my head top. Come on, Tubarina. You can do it.
The beach is full of wave riders. I don't think Tubarina would come here.
Think again, Polvina. Look!
We've got to follow her. A drylander might see us.
We won't be seen. Here, put some of this over you.
This won't make us invisible.
It's better than nothing. Come on, we'd better hurry.
Dryland.
What were you doing, Tubarina?
A drylander could have seen you.
Polvina, Esther, I'm so glad you're here.
Okay, Tubarina. We get the idea.
I should have known you'd never let me get into danger. Come on, let's go home.
Hold on. Not so quick.
Why did you come here in the first place?
I forget. Let's go.
Tubarina.
If you really need to know, I came to find a head top for myself.
You risked getting seen by drylanders just for a head top?
Here, I was planning to share it with you anyway.
You were?
But if it's that important to you, you can keep it.
I couldn't do that.
Take it.
Keep it.
Take it.
Keep it.
Take it.
Keep it.
Let's discuss this later. We've got to get home.
Home it is. The things we do for you, Tubarina.
You know I would do the same for you.
We wouldn't get ourselves lost on dryland.
Lost? I knew what I was doing all the time.
So you know the best way out of here?
I do? How? By following you?
That's a big help. Drylanders everywhere! We'll never get past them.
We'll have to wait until tonight.
The longer we wait here, the more chance a drylander will find us.
But how can we possibly get past them?
We have to do something.
What do you suggest? Just walk right by the drylanders?
Maybe we can.
What?
There's how we can do it. We use that floating carriage to hide ourselves.
First, we have to get to it.
I'm ready. What about you?
All right, then. Let's do it. And wait! It's now or never. And go! Are you sure no one saw us?
I don't think so.
Let's just get down to the water.
Is there any laws, Alicia, against drylanders seeing your feet?
I hope not.
Speaking of feet, have you noticed where we are?
The sea!
We made it!
Come on, we're out of here.
Anything? Nothing.
They're all still lying around, half asleep.
Why do they do that?
Maybe they don't have homes to go to.
But we do. Let's move.
All this trouble so you could get a head top. Were you jealous?
Me? Jealous?
Answer the question. Were you?
Maybe. A little. Okay. I was jealous. There. Are you happy now?
In future, all you have to do is ask, okay? I'm happy to share it with you.
Thanks. I promise I won't be so stupid again. Well, at least not till the next time anyway.
Maybe next time's already here.
Huh?
Look down there.
Head tops! A trail of them!
Let's see where it leads.
This is where they're coming from.
This must have fallen down from one of those big floating carriages the Drylanders use.
Why can't they be more careful?
Let's open it up. 1, 2, 3.
Head tops!
Hundreds of them.
Woohoo!
We're rich. Rich?
Head top rich!
Everyone's happy to have a head top.
You must be the happiest of all, Tuberina.
Yeah, you were so desperate to get one.
Not really.
What?
Don't you find that it makes your head itchy?
Oh, well, now you've said it.
It is itchy.
There's a lesson here
Like what?
about wanting something so much you'd do anything to get it. But when you get it, you don't want it anymore.
I hate to say you're right, Polvina.
But this time you're right.
What is going on here? Everyone back into the classroom immediately!
Yes, Miss Marla.
I want an explanation for what just happened. What started it, and who started it? We're not doing anything or going anywhere until you tell me who started it. Tuberina, was it you?
I didn't start it, Miss Marla. It might have looked like I did, but I didn't.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it was at the start of lunchtime. I was just sitting down to eat my lunch. I was minding my own business, not doing anything, when suddenly this Dingleberry came out of nowhere. Ow! I didn't mean to throw my lunch in the air. It just happened automatically. And that's when everything just went crazy, Miss Marla. Suddenly, everyone was being hit by stuff. I didn't mean to start it, Miss Marla. I didn't. It was an accident.
All right, Tuberina. But who threw the Dingleberry at you in the first place?
I didn't see.
Do you have any idea who might have done it? Had you been arguing with anyone?
Well...
Aha! So you had been arguing. With whom?
Me? It wasn't me. Honest.
Are you sure, Marcello?
I was angry, Miss Marla, but I did not throw that Dingleberry. I had this big argument with Tuberina just before it happened. Well, she keeps borrowing things and not returning them. But I wasn't the only one. I saw Tuberina arguing with Leia, then Marley, and Vivi too. Lots of people were angry with her. It wasn't me who threw that berry, Miss Marla, and that's the truth.
So what do you three have to say? Did you argue with Tuberina too?
I did, Miss Marla.
I did too. So did I, because Tuberina keeps borrowing my things and never bringing them back.
But I do. Eventually. When I can.
But I didn't throw the Dingleberry.
Me either. I didn't do it, Miss Marla.
So who did? We are not going home until we find out who is responsible for starting this awful fight.
Maybe we should look for some clues, Miss Marla.
Clues?
If we look in the schoolyard, there might be something that tells us who it was.
And prove that it wasn't me.
Or me.
Or us.
All right then. If we have to find clues, then let's find them.
So where were you when the Dingleberry hit, Tuberina?
Right here.
Which direction did it come from?
That way.
Okay, let's check over there.
Whoever it was must have been sitting here.
Didn't you even get a glimpse of them?
Did anyone see who was sitting over there? Well, I'm afraid we've reached a dead end.
Wait a second. What's this?
It's just a crayon.
But whose crayon?
It could be anybody's. A crayon is a crayon.
Not this one. It's got the letter E on the side and a star, which stands for Esther Starfish.
Well, Esther, is that your crayon?
Okay, I admit it. It's my crayon.
Can you explain why it's here, Esther?
I must have dropped it, Miss Marla, when I was looking at the Dingleberry. I saw it right there. I was just going to find a seat for lunch when suddenly I saw it. It looked so delicious. It was just sitting there. It didn't seem to belong to anybody. Oops! Clumsy me! I was going to grab it to eat myself, and then I changed my mind. It wouldn't be right to steal someone else's food. Maybe they were coming back for it, so I left it where it was. I took my stuff and walked away. But I must have forgotten the crayon.
Well, that explains a crayon, but it doesn't explain whose Dingleberry it was and why they left it on the bench.
Oh, I think I can explain that, Miss Marla. It was my Dingleberry.
It was yours!
So you threw it?
No! No way! It was my Dingleberry, but I didn't throw it. Just as I was preparing to have lunch, Cyrilo came along. He had seen this really unusual fish and wondered if I knew what it was. I quickly put my lunch back in the bag and followed Cyrilo, but I must have accidentally left the Dingleberry behind. That's when Esther must have come along and seen it.
And why I didn't see you. Because you'd already left.
So, if you didn't throw it and Esther didn't throw it, then who did?
Someone must have come along after I left.
Whoever it was the one who threw it at you, Tuberina.
And that's what started everything off.
Ow! And suddenly, the whole school was involved.
We're right back where we started. We still don't know who threw the Dingleberry.
Or why?
I'm asking for the last time. Is anyone going to admit that they did it? Now's your chance. Then I'm left with no choice. Everyone must share the punishment. You will be given extra homework, and you all have to stay after school and clean up this mess. Understood?
Yes, Miss Marla.
Oh, we'll never finish this tonight. We'll have to come back before school tomorrow.
We shouldn't be doing this. The person who threw the Dingleberry should admit it.
Whoever they are.
It could have been an accident.
You can't accidentally throw a Dingleberry.
True. Okay then, let's find out who it was.
How?
We haven't looked hard enough for clues. Let's go back to that bench. There's got to be something here that can help us.
What?
No idea, but we'll know it when we see it.
We will.
Something that's out of place. Something that's not quite right. Something that's obvious when you really look at it.
Something like what?
Something like... Hugo!
Hugo?
You've got to be joking.
Look at him, and you'll see.
See what?
I can't see anything.
It's not what's there, but what isn't there.
He just looks the same as he always does.
Exactly.
Hugo!
Everyone is covered in mess.
Everyone but Hugo.
I think we should have a little chat with him, right?
Right. Hugo, can we talk to you, please?
Hugo!
After him! We only want to talk, Hugo!
So you can tell us why you threw the Dingleberry.
We don't know that Hugo threw it.
Then why is he running away?
There could be lots of good reasons.
Well, I know 3. He did it. He's the one, and he's guilty.
Let's find him first before we say he's guilty.
Yeah, you can't judge him on suspicion.
What if you've got a lot of suspicions?
Shh! Oh, we're sorry. We didn't mean to disturb you.
He can't be far. He's around here somewhere. I know it. We'll trick him out.
Here's how we'll search for Hugo. We'll poke all the bushes with that very pointy stick.
Poking?
Why are you running from us, Hugo?
Is there something you've got to tell us?
Was it you, Hugo? Did you throw the Dingleberry at me?
Okay, I admit it. It was me. I threw the Dingleberry.
Why, Hugo?
I didn't mean it. It just sort of happened. I saw Esther leave the Dingleberry and walk away. She didn't take it, so it wasn't hers. Whose was it? It didn't seem to be anybody's. It would have been a waste if nobody was going to eat it. So I took it. It was delicious. One of the tastiest dingleberries I've ever eaten. But just as I was about to take another bite, a sea slug stuck out its head. Ugh! That's when I threw the dingleberry. It hit Tuberina and suddenly stuff was flying everywhere. All I wanted to do was to get away from that disgusting sea slug. I could see there was this big fight going on, and I knew I'd caused it. So I hid all the way through it.
It really was an accident.
Why didn't you tell this to Miss Marla?
And apologize to me.
I know I should have, but
But what?
I didn't want everyone to know I get spooked by a little sea slug.
Hugo, you know what you've got to do.
I know. I'll tell Miss Marla right now.
We'll help you so she understands it was an accident.
Then we'll help you with your sea slug problem.
They're not so bad or icky at all.
They're totally harmless.
See?
Ugh.
Wow, Hugo has a big problem with sea slugs, all right.
Poor guy.
At least we finally solved the mystery.
Come on. We should go help him out with Miss Marla.
I didn't even know sea slugs liked dingleberries.
Me neither.
You don't think...
What?
You don't think the sea slug did it on purpose?
On purpose?
That he planned the whole thing?
Get real, Polvina.
As if.
I know it's silly, but sea slugs are very smart.
Not that smart.
No way.
The little young friends, they are princesses.